Hey folks, so I just want to do a quick update before I generate some new content. I just want to show all the dramatic changes that I've done to the website and stuff and give everybody an update to anybody who, A, hasn't been visited the website yet. You really should. This impacts every single person, either indirectly or indirectly. But if you have been to the website but haven't been to it for a little bit, tons of changes. So the website is notthatkindofcrazy.com. The hidden parasitic causes of chronic illnesses and mental health conditions. This impacts a billion plus people globally. I'm going to scroll down and show everything here, right? Unveiling the parasitic causes, medicine denies. They call it idiopathic, meaning of unknown origin. It's kind of a mystery of what the cause is, or psychiatric or autoimmune, things like that, neurological. When it's truly pathogenic. I've come up with a list of at least 220 medical and mental health conditions with parasitic etiologies, meaning causes. Etiology means cause. So you can see that whole list right there. And that list is not comprehensive. It's growing and evolving. But these are the ones that I've been able to pinpoint. I pinpointed down about 90 to 100 of them. And then I put it into a large language model. And then from there, it extrapolated more that I agreed with that are due to parasites. So I also have a bunch of articles, or not a bunch. I have a couple of articles on the website right now. There will be a bunch. We never eradicated parasites, not parasites of significance within the borders of the Western world. We just stopped looking. So you can go ahead and read that full article. All the articles are also posted on Substack, my notthatkindofcrazy.com Substack page, which you can all find here on the website. So I started out with the visual evidence. This is, you can't really see the image there that well, but there's a linked video there that's on Rumble. You can also find this video on YouTube right now of a parasitic roundworm that uses its digestive tract multiple times. It's very disturbing. It came right off of my cheek. This was recorded back in March of 2023. Anyways, I have a bunch of things listed here in the full gallery of various parasites that I've been infected by that I've documented. Well, this gallery has, I don't know, maybe 8, 10 different types of parasites that I've been infected by over the past couple of years. It is not comprehensive. I am locked out of my Google account that has, I had 2 Google accounts actually that have 2 terabytes worth of media on them. And a lot of my stuff was also stolen when I've had laptop problems and homes broken into. Anyways, and then this is an article that is a must read for everybody as well. Restless leg syndrome, parasitic etiology. Restless leg syndrome is not a neurologically based condition. It is due to free living, visually elusive parasitic worms that are capable of living within our home environments, our school environments, our work environments. Okay. So everybody needs to give that a read, or there's also YouTube on it that I recorded back in Easter Sunday of 2024 that you can also find on this website. This article right here has profound implications that changes our entire medical model. It undermines the fabric, the foundational assumptions of our medical model. And has profound implications for you or a loved one who's struggling with chronic illness or a treatment-resistant mental health condition, depression, anxiety, bipolar, even schizophrenia. So here I talk about the mission and the scope of this affects, 50 plus million Americans have chronic pain conditions, 21 million with depression, 40 million with anxiety disorders, 1 to 2 with fibromyalgia, 1 million with multiple sclerosis, 1 million with Parkinson's, millions more with chronic fatigue, irritable bowel syndrome, autoimmune disorders, and autism spectrum disorders. Now, again, you can go to that conditions list. All of these have parasitic causes, etiologies. that our system denies. And so here are those YouTubes. Here's the Restless Leg video that's embedded. I have 3 different YouTube channels. I'm locked out of 2, so this is the one that I'm using now is the Gregory Garber. But all 3 of these videos were epic. So this one, Restless Leg one, ruins the entire foundation of our Western medical model. Now, the medical system doesn't care about you completely, does the same, but it focuses more on psychopharmacology and psychiatry, modern psychiatry. It's deep, it's profound. And then the why Black Americans smoke menthol cigarettes basically proves longstanding systemic racism by the system, not necessarily the people. But it's also not just racism in general. It's classism. So this isn't just happening to Black Americans. It's happening to white Americans. It's happening to Latin Americans. Well, Americans of Hispanic heritage. Let's say it that way, right? Asian Americans as well. It's happening to us all. So, and then there's the Awakening Archives, which I want to get to real quick. There's a whole page on treatment, which we'll get to as well. I have a medical glossary, which I don't want to get into detail on this, but you should see it. That basic assumptions and medical terms, they're bogus. They're like pruritus and formication, like intense itching or creepy crawly sensations on the skin. Modern medicine blames that to somatosensory or tactile hallucinations and things like that, where it's actually due to visually elusive pathogens, parasitic worms, for the most part. Why this platform exists, I give a little background about me. I have a whole about me right here. It's pretty extensive. So I just want to quickly jump into the Awakening series. This is a 9-part journey from suppressed truth to divine healing. I'm not going to go into every part of the Awakening series, but I am later today going to create a video on the 8th part of this series that deserves its own video. So the first one is the evidence they deny, which contains all the parasites that I've documented that I've been infected by. Now, why would medicine deny that? You can find that right here. Medicine's dark history. Medicine has done some pretty evil things throughout its history. So you can find a lot of that documented on this page. It's a sequence, this thing. It's a 9-part sequence. Biological warfare throughout human history. It's not without precedent. And why is today any different? It's not, unfortunately. We'd like to think it is, but it's not. The manufactured diagnoses, basically manufacturing saying things are mental illness or idiopathic when they're actually due to pathogenic causes. Our medical diagnostics deny and medical providers, practitioners are unfortunately brainwashed in the education that they got, this Rockefeller-based allopathic medicine education that they're sort of locked into. The system that suppresses and tons of great stuff. There are a lot of YouTubes and stuff associated with many of these sections that I've recorded over the past couple of years on my 3 different accounts. The price of truth, what this has cost me and applies to many other people, the targeted individual community. Many of us have gone through covert torture programs and suppression programs to keep things that we've figured out silent. The spiritual reality of this, parasites are the serpent energy, so I will go into great depth in a follow-up YouTube. I hope to get that out today, but I'm just working the ropes of learning this new software to create videos here for YouTube. I want to create something really quality rather than just pushing something out today, but I think I'll get it done today. Your divine armor. Here I go through just not through medications. I don't go through any of it. In the treating parasites page, I go through diet, exercise, grounding, breathing, tons of different things. But I also go into different sound frequencies have profound healing on us. There's one frequency that's specific to combating parasites, and that's 1150 hertz. Anyways, this Divine Armor page is really, really good. And I've gotten tons of healing. So I will create another video one day on how that I've overcome so many infections throughout my life. So you can dive in there. Again, you can go to the conditions right here. I don't want to go through all this. I just want to scroll through. They're all organized. Pain, musculoskeletal, metabolic, renal, sleep disorders, things like that. My work, here's my articles. Again, the medical conditions, here are the 2 articles. These are also posted on Substack, so you can follow my Substack right there. That's a brand new Substack account, so I don't have any followers yet, but this is gaining big traction. This is a big deal, guys, what I'm sharing with you. My interviews, I've done 6 or 7 interviews up to this point. I provide summaries and links to all these videos, interviews. I believe all of them can be found on YouTube. The Imagination ones were the Imagination podcast ones were first released on Rumble, but they're also on YouTube today as well. So you can catch those interviews on various platforms, most of them. From there, there's the About Me. You can find that yourself. I do want to go briefly into the treating parasites. I don't want to go in great depth. This is an extensive guide. It's not a comprehensive guide. And I am not a big advocate for taking medications. I am a big advocate for lifestyle and diet changes and frequency sound healing. So 5 extensive treatment approaches: holistic healing, strategic fasting, natural supplements and herbs. I really recommend herbal teas and stuff, moringa and dandelion and all these various teas. They're super healing. Turmeric teas, really fantastic stuff. In a more natural way than taking a supplement pill, because that's just going to have, your body has been designed to consume herbs that way more so than a manufactured pill. The last 2 are pharmaceutical options. I am not a medical doctor. Okay, I am not advocating for these medications. If you want medication to treat your parasites, please go see a medical doctor. If you can get a medical doctor in this country or any industrialized country to prescribe you anti-parasitic medications. And then there's the healing frequencies. Last, I just want to jump to the Medical Glossary super fast and just show all these different terms, parasites and organisms. I provide the standard brainwashed indoctrinated, a very brief definition of all these terms. And then I provide my perspective when you actually consider the pathogenic cause of all these conditions that changes the entire medical landscape and the entire medical vocabulary. It changes everything. So this again is not comprehensive. There are many more things to be added to it, but it's a growing list. But you can find all of these there. And then in terms of community, there's connect and share. It's my messages are just suppressed. That's just the way it is. This isn't, my messages likely aren't going to pop up on your For You feed or from the algorithm organically. So please spread the word. Spread the word. And let's see. Oh, here are my 3 YouTube channels. I am not currently posting anything on TikTok, but there is some stuff up there. My previous TikTok account got banned. You can understand why. The discussion board is not open yet. Here's my Substack again. Here's my X Twitter account that you can follow me on there. And yeah, oh, the support thing. You can donate support. Your support right now keeps me housed. I really want to grow the store. I want to build this large merchandise set that sort of pokes fun at the medical community. I like to make fun of the medical community, the system that mocked me and attacked me unjustly. I like to sort of flip the script and poke fun at them. So, yeah, you can purchase merchandise at the store. You can provide your financial support. Obviously, this platform is not is ever growing. I want to make it an app. I will make it an app. I will make it community driven, where people can interact and talk, and we can share truths, and you can help me build this grassroots movement to get to the truth, so that everybody can get healthy. There are hundreds of millions of people globally who have disabling illnesses, and they can be healthy. And so this really needs to get out. All this information needs to get out. I'm so grateful for everybody who's following me and supporting me and subscribing. The best way you can support me is sharing, and obviously your financial support helps grow this platform and keep me housed, because the system kind of doesn't want me to make any money. Anyways, and get in touch. There's an email link right there if necessary. Let's see, the discussion page is not open yet. Here's the support. There are tons of different ways. There's Stripe payments, there's PayPal, Cash App, and there's also a Give Butter button right there. Show you the store real quick. I only have 5 pieces of merch up here right now. I'm wearing one of the t-shirts right now. The devil is in the conveniences. And so there's, which one do I have? I have the, the pill one. So it's a bunch of little devils coming out of a pill box, a pill bottle, with the devil is in the convenience. This one is, doctors say that I'm not contagious, with a guy in the pool who's clearly sick and contagious. So I got to find the humor in things. Anyways, that's that. I got to get to work and create this new video about the true spiritual meaning of parasites. That we are in a war of good versus evil, of lies and deception versus truth and integrity. So the only way that we can overcome this is to get the word out. So anyways, have a great day, guys. God bless. And have a fantastic week too.